sophomore, number 11, Yusuf Cisse.
Kind of different in size. It's going to be an interesting matchup.
A 6'5" sophomore, number 14, Conant.
Right now, Conant, they're a little undersized.
And a 6'2" senior, number 21, Isaac Hanley.
I think they still got this because they can move a lot quicker than Barrington. Barrington won't be able to defend this.
As we were talking before the game, the best way that Conant is going to be able to get some stops on defense is those charging falls. So, because they are undersized, as I believe Nate Bolt is a 6'10" center, which that is a big dude. And with Conant having the tallest player, which is Camden Mayfield, correct?
He is 6'5". So it is a big mismatch right there.
So Conant's got to get those offensive fouls, and tip-off should begin. Looks like Conant's in their motion offense. Looks like they're doing their usual pass the ball for a perfect shot play, as they are stalling the clock with no shot clock in the high school game.
Yes, and Conant is very fast.
Yusuf drives.
He does. He's a very explosive player. He came in late though now.
Looking for an opening.
Thank you.
Oh, he's putting some handles on him. Yusuf with the shot.
Three.
Oh, it just hits the rim.
Number 2 bringing up the ball now.
I believe that is Daniel Hong, as he used to go to Conant actually, but transferred to Barrington.
He used to go to Conant.
Yes, he was a guard here for Conant.
Matt Rush being as usual, so definitely getting the message across to our team. Number 24,
Yes, 24 is Nate Bolt, which that is, he seems to be matching up against Camden
yes,
with
he is.
with the 5-inch difference between them.
Nate Bolt, he is 6'10". Camden Lagos is only 6'5", so that is a big mismatch. And I think Camden should be able to move quicker. Foul on Cougars.
Even their forward is taller than Camden at 6'6", which is Will Grudensky.
Yes, Barrington is a very big team.
Lollipop pass by Hong. Looks like Bolt looking for a shot.
3.
Oh, it just hits the back of the bell.
Another 3.
Just short as they are tipping away. Lathos.
That's a foul on Barrington.
Looks like Sheehy's going to inbound it. As it also seems that Barrington was about to press, but they hesitate and move back onto defense. Sisaici with the ball. Will dribble it. Oh, what a block right there.
Great defensive play. So Number 3 at the line for the Broncos. 2 shots. Misses the first one.
5:46 remaining here in this quarter, as there has been no basket scored, but it could change with number 3 with the basket, aka Nick Borden. Misses it again.
Misses the second one.
And Hanley with the rebound.
Isaac Hanley bringing it up now for Conant to Yusuf Cisse. Back to Michael Sheehy. To Colin Frankia. Back to Michael Sheehy. Michael Sheehy brings it up to Camden Lacelos for the three. Oh!
Just short. Hong dribbling it up the court.
And he
With
throws
another
it to,
lollipop pass.
to Nate Bolt again. That seems like their main target right now. Number 15. Keeping it by the three-point line. Defensive foul? Not
I
sure what
believe that's
happened
a pushing foul. I'm
there.
not
Not
sure.
sure what happened there.
Oh, it's Conant's ball.
So it's an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Barrington.
Yes, I believe it was an offensive foul on Baptiste.
Two
Cecily.
fouls for each team right now. Yusuf Cisse bringing it up for the Cougars. Yusuf Cisse to Michael Sheehy to Isaac Hanley to Camden Lathos. Back to Michael Sheehy. Back to Isaac Hanley for the three. Oh, and Colin Frankie still got the rebound.
What a grab by Francia.
Isaac Hanley has it now. Has it to
Hesitating.
Yusuf Cisse.
Lathos getting an opening.
Lathos.
Puts it in!
Puts it in!
And I believe that is
A three-point play.
yes. If he makes
Going
the
to the line
basket,
to
Conant
shoot
will
one.
take the lead by 3 as it is 4:24 remaining here in this first quarter.
Checking in for the Cougar.
Leonard Ameti checking in for the Cougars now.
Trace Tillery checking in for the Cougar.
And Tillery now. Camden Lathos at the line for one. Oh.
And just
Rebound
short.
by Nate Bolt to Daniel Hong. Daniel Hong brings it up for Barrington. Passes it to Nate. Daniel Hong for the layup. Oh, and the foul.
Oh, what a play there by Hong.
Got the easy two, but also got the foul on the way down.
I
Not sure. Not sure. They haven't said anything, so assuming so.
Cecily dribbling up the court, putting a little bit of handles on Baptiste. Leonard faking it, looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it to Cecily. Hanley.
Hanley to Leonard Ameti, or Leonard to Yusuf Cisse.
Ooh, he's putting some more handles on him. Lathos pivoting.
Yusuf Cisse has it out. They're passing it a lot around the three-point line right now. Yusuf Cisse bringing it up for the Cougars now to Isaac Hanley.
Looks like Nadir with the ball. Gets it back to Hanley. Hanley, oh, a little tip right there.
Isaac Hanley bringing it up.
Oh, but he slaps it back as he was about to turn it over, but I believe it is Barrington's ball. No, wait.
I thought they did.
Oh,
Shows up.
I believe on that other call, on that other play, Barrington got the offensive. There's an offensive foul called on Conant. Not sure there.
First quarter, minutes to 10.
No. So far, 3:23 remaining in this game. How do you feel, Sean?
So far the game has been actually pretty fast-paced, like I thought, but not many points up on the board. Usually Barrington comes off to a faster start, but both teams, they're off to an extremely slow start so far.
It seems to be more of a defensive game rather than an offensive game, as there has been 2 offensive fouls called on both sides to begin this matchup. And what do you think Conant should do to win this game?
Conant needs to put more points up on the board because the 2-point lead is not going to hold forever, especially against this big Barrington team. It's not
that Conant should protect that paint, as it seems like Barrington was planning to drive it in as Hong almost got the basket right there, but luckily offensive foul was called on him. So let's get back to the game.
Back to the game now.
Yep.
Checking in for the Cougars, Austin Patoknik.
Hong is still out there playing long minutes as Baptiste is with the ball.
They have a lot of trust in Daniel Hong, as he could shoot anywhere from the court, it seems like.
Hong seems to be a dangerous threat from the 3 line. Baptiste, back to Hong. Hong will shoot his first 3. And nails it in! Wet like water.
Yusuf Cisse bringing it up now for the Cougars. Goes it to Leonard and Maddie. To Camden Lathos.
Lathos pivoting. Bounce pass to Patoknik.
To Yusuf Cisse. To Leonard.
Unbelievable. All 4 sophomores from Conant are out there on the floor right now.
Conant sophomores are dominating varsity.
As
Yusuf Cisse bringing it up now.
From a kick ball, gets it open to Patoknik. Air ball.
Off the mark.
But Nadir puts it back in.
Puts it in. There we go. Nice play by Nadir right there.
Good put back there. You always got to be there, no matter what
Yes,
shot.
always be up there by the basket for the rebound.
And always chase your shot.
Keep an eye out what's going on the floor, and always be there for that rebound.
Hong open again for a 3. Oh, just rolls off the rim. Oh, he is dangerous out there.
Yusuf Cisse!
On the fast break. Puts it in!
Good layup there by Yusuf Cisse.
Hong seems to be going full force to the basket. A pass out there to...
They're leaving them way too open right now. Conant is scrambling.
I'm surprised they're not passing it to Bolt to drive it in, but he will shoot a 3, and he will convert.
And he got it. Tied 6-6 with 1 minute and 20 left to go in the first.
You know, Sean, I was worried about the size of this team, but it seems like Barrington is shooting 3s more than driving it
They're
in.
taking unnecessary risks to beat this Conant team.
There's
And
6.
that's what they should not be doing. They should be driving to the basket and getting the easy 2. That is the best way that you're going to beat this inconsistent Conant team. Because we don't consistently make buckets like they are. If they go to drive to the bucket to the basket, then they will be making consistent shots because they are almost like they are uneven matchups all across the board.
Francia. Spin move! Oh, that was unbelievable.
Isaac Hanley for the 3.
Just short. Oh, it almost rolls in.
Barrington ball.
Looks like Baptiste will inbound it to Hong.
Passes it to Daniel Hong.
Wow, he's been playing this whole quarter. He is their team leader for sure.
He's definitely the team captain here. Tosses it to number 12.
Broom.
They need to
Broom
get
gets it to...
3. Oh, he made it.
Wow, another 3 is hit.
These unnecessary risks that they're taking, it seems to be paying off this first quarter.
Wow, all of their players seem to be heading from the perimeter. Haley to Sheehy. To Lathos. Lathos pivoting once more. Gain to Sheehy.
Michael Sheehy bringing it up for the Cougars. Off the attack to Isaac Hanley. That was not a good pass.
I believe
Isaac Hanley
that
a little frustrated with himself there.
was a foul called there, or was
No, we brought it out. We took it out of bounds.
so Hanley tipped it out?
Yeah. Seems like he's a little mad at himself right there. And Leonard and Mehdi is out. And number 33 is in, which that is David Cool.
Conant down by 3 right now as Baptiste is dribbling. Kulig matched up against him as he looks like he's ready to defend him. Clock ticking. Last 10 seconds of the quarter. Hong gets it turned over. Kulig with the ball. Haley driving it in.
Driving it and the foul.
Oh, but Lathos puts it back up, but too late as the foul was already drawn.
The whistle was already blown there. That is not a good tip.
Good hustle there by Lathos to put it back in there.
Isaac Hanley at the line now for the Cougars, shooting 2.
Everybody's up on their feet as adrenaline is rushing as Hanley will shoot his first.
Oh,
just barely misses as it rolls off the rim. Looks like Ahmedi is checking in and replacing Lathos for the last 3.1 seconds of this quarter.
I don't agree replacing Lathos there because he's our biggest guy and we need him. He is a must in this game to play as many minutes as possible, even if there's 3 seconds left.
Haley misses his second free throw, and Barrington gets a rebound, chucks it.
Oh, way off the mark there.
All the way to the William Perry Gymnasium logo. Just short. So, Sean, first game broadcasting, how do you feel as you have just announced your first quarter?
I feel pretty good. I've been studying to do this for the past 2 years, so, I mean, it feels good. I'm still, you know, a little rough around the edges, but I'm starting to get my rhythm a bit, and I'm working on it, you know what I mean? So,
a very low-scoring, yet very exciting matchup as it is 9-6 here at Conant High School.
this surprised me that it's 9-6 in the second quarter, because I thought right now Barrington, you know, I thought they would start to, like, really pile on the points against Conant here. You know, I felt like Conant, they would have been so rushed to put their shots and take shots that they wouldn't be able to make them, because we are a slower paced team. But Conant has truly proved me wrong. And the coaching of Matt Walsh today, I mean, whatever point that he wanted to get across, he got across well, because Conant is executing the game plan efficiently. This is what we need to see to make it to state playoffs. This is exactly what we need to see out of them. Contending these very good teams like Barrington. So I feel like it's been a good first quarter, but you know, we need to step it up in the second quarter, okay, and drive this score to 20 on the board. We need 20 on the board, and if we have 20 by half, then that's good. That's really good for us, because if we have 20 at the half, then we're still staying head-to-head to them. Because usually when Barrington goes into half, they have around 20, so we need to at least stay head-to-head with them. It's the only way that we're going to beat this team, because this team is very talented team.
I agree.
But they do have their flaws.
Yes, Barrington is a threat from the three and in the paint, so Conant really needs to step up with their defense and win this game. Cutting back to the game as we see Bolt with the ball. He's pivoting, gets a little bounce pass right there.
I would be fine if they continue shooting twos. If they shoot threes, that will take us down. Yusuf Cisse now bringing it up for the Cougars. Yusuf Cisse.
Putting some handles on him as he got a little slippery right there.
Colin Frankie tosses it to Isaac Hanley, one of our best point scorers. Colin Frankie to Yusuf Cisse, one of our most explosive players right there. Colin Frankie still has it for the Cougars, going around the three-point line, bringing it up to the basket now. Throws it to Leonard Ahmedi. Isaac Hanley.
As you can see, Conant's a more slower-paced offense as they are taking much time. This is way past 24 seconds if this was a college or NBA game. And they're just taking their time trying to get the most perfect shot. Lathos, spin move.
Bringing it up.
Hook shot. Just misses.
That's a difficult matchup for Camden Lathos because you have a 6'10" center there, and he's only 6'5". That is a huge mismatch in terms of basketball. It's a huge mismatch, huge disadvantage for him. But so far, he's been playing just fine. Another three.
By Grodzinski.
We cannot be content with those threes. Cannot let them shoot threes. We need to defend the three-point line. Through and through. We cannot let them shoot threes. I'd rather have them shoot twos because I could be content with that. Like, they could be content with that because then we could come back from that because we're a big two-point shooting team, you know? But we can also hit threes when we need to.
Conant's just doing whatever to get the perfect shot, just like this one.
There we go.
8-11 right now as 6-13, 6-12. Well, about 6 minutes left as the clock is ticking. Hong with the three. Hits perfectly.
I think Conant misses Daniel Hong now.
Oh, I certainly think so. He would be perfect with the offense as he would be an amazing
He would be a
three-point
perfect
shooter.
fit for this Conant team. Colin Frankie for the three.
Oh, it just hits off the rim. Hong.
Daniel Hong bringing it up now for the Broncos.
Hong has been out there for a while, but he seems to be their most talented player. But there's also big threats like Will Grodzinski. And he shoots it. Little tip there. Bolt puts it right back in. As that is the baskets Barrington should be getting with a 6'10" center.
The 6'10" center, I'm telling you, I think he's going to go to college and play because he has the perfect profile for an NBA player. If he could get his stuff in college, then he should be able to go to the NBA. Yusuf Cisse now. They need to screen, put some screens up there, get someone open. Yusuf Cisse looking like he's going to get in the middle of those two. 3 Barrington players in the rim. Spin, and Colin Francia puts it in.
Perfectly executed play there by Conant as Francia was able to get his spin move off and just put it right in.
Colin Francia, I'm telling you, he is very, like, he really puts people on skates. I'm telling you. He does. He really makes some very good moves. It's not good to see him go because he's a senior, and I would like to have him back next year. But how do you think the Cougars are going to move on from him leaving? Because he's a big part of this team. Same with Isaac Hamilton.
Well, most of the sophomores are big in size, so they're going to need to pick up some guards from the fresh soft teams. And I believe that Conant can build up their team. Also get some new juniors in there, so we can have a strong team next year. But the future's looking pretty bright.
Yes, it does look very bright for Conant right now. And it does look bright, but as well as I would definitely put my trust in the Matt Walsh and the assistant coaches to develop these players, these frost-off players, and the junior varsity players. I would definitely put my trust in them because they did a good job of building this team.
Yes, the fresh soft team did beat Barrington 38-37 as they were looking good last game, so maybe they can pick up some guards from fresh soft.
Daniel Hong now for the Broncos. Conant's ball?
I think it was tipped off Sheehy.
Oh no, it's not Conant's ball. I thought that was a Broncos player that touched it, but
Board net will inbound it. Looks like he'll get it to Hong. Nope, he will give it to Bolt, and a big lob pass to Grodunski. Grodunski getting a 2. Oh, that's just dangerous. That's just dangerous. You can't stop that.
There's nothing that we could do again. Contest some of these shots. We need to be body to body on these guys.
When you have a 6'6" forward and a 6'10" center in the paint compared to like a 6'5" forward, it's dangerous.
And Camden Lathos with the 2 off the rim. Daniel Hong bringing it up now for the Broncos.
Looks like Board net. Board net with the ball again. Ooh, looks like he was trying to get a little pass up there, but Hanley tips it out of bounds.
You see, and that shows that our defensive awareness is definitely there. We are doing a good job on the defensive end, but we cannot let that ball go out of bounds because that will be the demise of this game. If you know what I mean.
Unfortunately, Sean, it looks like Barrington is closer to getting 20 points than Conant, as they are 2 points away from it.
I mean, yeah, it seems like they're starting to really, like you said, they're starting to really get away from it. They're starting to carry away the game almost.
Conant was looking good for the first few possessions, but it looks like Barrington is in the rhythm right now.
Barrington definitely is doing a good job this game on the offensive end and the defensive end. But like I said, the reason that they're doing so good on the defensive end is because of these mismatches. But you can't do anything about that because our players aren't as tall as theirs are. Barrington is a very big team. And like I said earlier, Barrington's going to make you rush your shots. And that's what they're doing today. And that's why we're not making it. But we're still doing the same thing as we always do. Pass around the 3-point line and then drive it when we get open.
It seems like
we need to change it up a little bit.
It seems like Barrington is getting more baskets now that they're actually putting baskets up in the paint by giving it to their big forwards and centers.
Bolt.
Yep.
The 6'10"
Bolt and Grzunski, as they have been having the last few baskets, as Hong has been laying back a bit, but he did get the first few baskets there.
Something that I do got to say for the viewers, though, on this live stream is that if you've ever seen someone that's 6'10", I'm telling you, when you look at them, you're not looking at their face. You're looking at their body first. Like, you're looking at them, and you have to look up to talk to them. Like, literally. It's like, I've walked by Camden Lathos in the hallway, and I'm literally like I literally have to look up to talk to him. And he's 6'5".
I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot, and he's still 5 inches taller than me. So it just shows you the scale how big these players are, and how
big of a difference it could be. Over 5 inches. It's a Nice little lob pass there. And another one of Nate Bolt here bringing it up and driving it to the paint. And like I said there, I could almost compare him to Nikolai Vucevic. He really brings it up, and he is like body to body with it.
I'm pretty sure he's 1 inch taller than Nicholas Vucevic, Bolt. As Vucevic is about 6'9", right?
Yeah, he's about 6'9".
Yeah, and this dude is 6'10".
I mean, it's absolutely, you know, it would shock you of how big 5 inches is in the game of basketball. And how much of a size, like, how much of a difference that makes.
Hopefully,
so that's making Camden Lathos a lot, that's giving him so much harder of a time. We gotta hope that Nate Bolt ends up coming out and we have Camden Lathos in, because then he could dominate over some of these guys. As long as you don't bring in their 6'5", number 32 right there, I don't know his name. Yusuf Cisse driving it up, and the layup is good. Yusuf Cisse, like I said earlier, he is a very explosive player. He drives to the basket, into the paint. Very aggressive.
Good drive right there as Conant is down by 8, 20-12, Barrington up. Hahn still out there. Gets it, nice little pass to I believe Bolt. Burnett to Grzelski, tips it, and that is off the leg of Nate Bolt.
I just quickly want to shout out my grandma Sue on this. I just want to shout you out. How you guys doing? Yusuf Cisse brings it up now to Camden Lathos, our 6'5" center. Isaac Hanley, a deep three.
Just short, and Lathos just tips out of bounds.
We're breaking down. We're moving too quick. We need to take our time, play on our pace. My bad. And if we don't play on our pace, then we're not going to win this game. We need to slow the game down. And, you know, we need to do what we do every game. What usually works for us. Leonard Ameti tried to steal the ball there from Daniel Hong. Daniel Hong brings it up for the Broncos right now.
Conant is letting a lot of points get away, so they are going to be pressing to
this
reduce.
Game is getting out of hand now. And another three. In and out.
Nichols misses it.
Jump ball.
I believe that'll go to Conant.
Yeah.
Yes, Conant with the possession. As Nadir will inbound the ball.
He will in.
And it's unbelievable how when Conant is playing, sophomores are mainly out there on the floor.
Yes.
And it just shows you how much young talent there is.
And Camden Lathos, number 14, he's a 6'5" sophomore. So we have mainly sophomores on this team. A few juniors, a few seniors. I don't think we have any freshmen on the team, though. No freshmen. But... And to Leonard Ameti, to Nadir, to Ameti.
I believe that's
Nadir needed to screen right there. Nadir's open out to Yusuf Cisse. Yusuf Cisse tosses it to Leonard Ameti.
It's Michael
Nadir
Sheehy.
needs... that's Michael Sheehy? Never mind, Michael Sheehy. Yusuf Cisse with the ball now.
Sheehy with the three.
Sheehy with the three. Right off the rim. Daniel Hong bringing it up now.
Gets it to Burnett. Burnett dribbling. And it looks like Bolt is out there in the perimeter. He's going to drive. He's going to do a little spin move right there. Gets it to Grzelski.
Nate Bolt, that is a big mismatch. That's not good for the Cougars right now. Nadir passes it to Yusuf Cisse. Yusuf Cisse bringing it up now. Michael Sheehy to Camden Lathos. Takes the three! Good three there. Daniel Hong bringing it up now. And for those of you that are just joining in, Daniel Hong was a former Conant Cougar. Truly now, I think the Cougars do miss him.
He's dominating right now.
And the three is good by the
Broncos answer back as Grzelski gets a three. Less than a minute remaining as the clock is ticking. Cecily dribbling it up.
Yusuf Cisse now at the three-point line to Michael Sheehy.
Sheehy waiting. Gets it to Nadir.
Michael to Leonard Ameti. To Colin Frankio. We're starting to run into each other out to Nadir, to Michael Sheehy.
Looks like Broncos are reading this offense as they are struggling to get open
They're double
passes.
teaming Camden Lathos right now, big time. If he has the ball, they want to get someone else up there to screen him. Yusuf Cisse now has it about half court. He has to be
It
careful.
looks like Conant's going to dribble it to the clock.
Driving up, Colin Frankie up. Nadir. Oh! And doesn't make it in.
Oh, and she shoots it and it just bounces off the head of Nadir. And that wraps it up for the first half of the game.
First 2 quarters were a good one. I mean, I wish Conant would have gotten more points on the board, but I mean, not everything can go to your way, right? So what do you think about Yusuf Cisse's play so far? Like I said, he's a very explosive player.
I like how he is driving into the basket. He's putting some handles on there to get some spacing to kind of trick the players. And it seems like he's been getting some opportunities. I think he got about 1 or 2 drives into the basket.
And he is only a sophomore, so next year, let's see what role
All
he
right,
plays.
we would take
With
a
Isaac
moment
Hanley
to
gone
recognize
next year, and
2 of
Colin
Conant's
Frankie,
finest teachers and
what role will he
coaches
be playing next year?
tonight.
I can't wait
To
to see.
begin with,
Next
first
year,
up is
I feel
our
like
very own Bill, Coach Mo Medelsky. We'd like to recognize Coach Mo for his induction into the Illinois Football Coaches Hall of Fame.
after this, we're going to give a shout out to
Bill
Bill.
has
It's
coached
her birthday.
high school football for 38 years. 12 of those at Conant High School as head coach, and 30 years of total coaching at Conant High School. For your professionalism, integrity, and competitiveness to the Conant High School football program, in honor of your induction into the Football Hall of Fame, and your contributions to the athletic programs, and the
Football coach is
athletes at
being
Conant High
inducted
School,
into the Hall
the
of
Conant
Fame right
family
now.
thanks you, and remember, once a Cougar, always a Cougar. Let's hear it for Coach Mo. All right, next up, in recognition and appreciation to Coach Bob Borzek. For over 34 years of coaching and teaching, Bob was a head track coach at Conant High School for 16 years. Coach Borzek's a leader among his peers and a great friend among all of his colleagues. In honor of your induction into the Illinois Track Coaches Hall of Fame, the Conant Girls Track Invite will be renamed the Bob Borzek Track Classic. The Conant family thanks you, and remember, once a Cougar, always a Cougar. Let's hear a big round of applause for Coach Mo and Coach Bob. Coach Mo and his family, you can come on out here. We'll get a couple of pictures real quick. Borzek's come on out here. We'll get a couple of real quick pictures. Thanks again.
I would like to shout out Bella because it's her birthday today. So everyone in the live feed, please say happy birthday.
Happy birthday to her, indeed.
Happy birthday. So what do you think of those first 2 quarters?
Ooh, I thought Conant maybe could pull this one off, but it looks like they are folding as Barrington is just dominating them from all sides of the court. The perimeter, the paint, it's dangerous what these forwards can do. Nate Bolt can shoot threes, he can get some putbacks.
He can get up in the paint.
He can
as
do
well.
anything. He
exactly.
can do anything.
He can shoot from anywhere. If you asked him to shoot from half court, I guarantee you he will make it.
And don't even get me started on Daniel Hung. He has been...
Daniel Hung has been really surprising today. He's like their star
I believe
player.
he's about 75% from the 3, at least. I mean, he's like 3 for 4. I mean, he just has not been missing. And with him, like, finally getting some rest, I feel like he's going to be more energized and probably more of a threat throughout this rest half of the game. I don't know.
So far, it's been pretty lopsided besides the first quarter. The first quarter, I mean, 9-6, the final score, or the first quarter.
Looks like Conant had control.
Yeah, we
in
had
that
a lot.
quarter.
Yeah, but again, we weren't playing at our pace. We're letting them take over way too much. They are making us rush our shots. That will not win us this game. That will not. The keys to the game are play at your pace, shoot threes, and drive to the basket. I mean, that's the simplest way to play.
The decision to have them like hold the ball and look for the perfect shot. I don't think that's working, as Barrington has already figured that out, and I think Conant needs to switch it up. Either drive, shoot threes, do anything to get a quick basket, because they need to catch up as time is running out.
You know, we need Yusuf Cisse to step it up a bit in this game and be his explosive self. Bring it up and get the easy layup. That's what he needs to do. But as well, like I said earlier,
There's 3 minutes left.
and as of right now, that's the end for about 3 minutes. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and then we will be back on for the third quarter.
Enjoy this one. I mean, I am impressed with Barrington. A little disappointed in Conant, but for the first quarter, they put up a decent fight as they were able to get some baskets. And I'm impressed with the sophomores as they have been stepping up more than the seniors, it seems, this game. As Francia, Sheehy, Ahmedi, and Haley have not been scoring. But Lathos and Nadir and
Currently, it seems like our
Cecilia, I
seniors
meant
are just
Cecilia.
completely drained. I
Yeah.
wonder what Matt Walsh had to say to our seniors while they were in the locker rooms. I wonder. He probably let the seniors know, like, step it up. Because, again, our sophomores are carrying us right now. They are literally, leading the charge against Barrington. But that's not enough. We need to go full forces ablaze in here.
And we are back to it. Let's get ready to rumble.
Is that Daniel Hong bringing it up for Barrington now?
I believe that is Nick Bourdonnais.
Nick Bourdonnais.
Long has it.
Daniel Hong to Nick Bourdonnais to Nate Bolt. They need to screen some of these guys. Back to Bourdonnais, I believe. Yusuf Cisse now bringing up for the Cougars. It's Ryan Ahmedi, I believe it is. Colin Francia. Colin Francia dribbling around the three-point line. Yusuf Cisse. Yusuf Cisse has it now. He's just sitting there. A little floater to Colin Francia. They're very quick to get on them. Yusuf Cisse again.
The clock is draining here as Conant continues to try to look for the perfect basket.
I think the game plan for Conant right now is to bring down the clock as much as possible.
I think a terminology that would be appropriate for this would be the Goldilocks method, as they're looking for the perfect porridge. That would be, aka the perfect shot. And this,
I agree. Yusuf Cisse in there. And the easy layup. Easy two. There we go, Yusuf.
it looks like the porridge method is working.
It seems like they've come out of the half with a whole new mentality. And it seems like it's working so far. Oh, that's a foul right there. Offensive foul on number 24? No, that's
I believe it's 15.
No, 15.
Baptiste.
15.
Baptiste.
Baptiste? I couldn't see the number right there very well.
One thing that is working, it seems like Barrington is drawing a lot of offensive fouls, in which the Conant is getting the ball back, which was the method to win this game, and I think they might make this work.
They might. To Colin Francia. Colin Francia with the three. And it's good! Colin Francia actually got the game-winning three at the buzzer against St. Ignatius in the Frank Tosh Holiday Classic.
A breath of fresh air has just hit this gymnasium. As Conant has 5 unanswered points in this quarter, as Hong's basket just rolls out.
And it is Conant's ball. Conant got the ball. And it looks like Michael Sheehy will be bringing it in to Yusuf Cisse. Fun fact, I actually have some classes with Yusuf. He's tall, by the way.
Is he smart?
Yeah, he's in my technology applications class.
Oh.
He must be pretty smart. Michael Sheehy tosses to Yusuf Cisse. Back to Michael Sheehy.
How tall is Yusuf?
Yusuf is 6 foot.
Oh.
Even though it doesn't seem tall, it's pretty tall.
Well, when there's a 6'10" person out there, he looks a little small, but
he looks very short out there compared to him.
all the Conant players do look very small compared to Nate Bolt.
Including Camden Lathos, which Camden Lathos, he's big.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he is. I've seen him in the hallways before, and he is like literally a giant. Like, I'm looking up to him. Colin Francia now. Back to Yusuf Cisse. Back to Isaac Hanley. What are the Cougars going to do without Isaac Hanley? He's a senior, and this is his last season. Michael Sheehy has him on.
I'm not sure what they would do without Hanley. But hopefully they can pick up a sophomore or junior that's similar.
For the three. Oh, off the rim. Off the rim now.
Everybody just gasps as Francia
Sheehan.
just put the brakes on, I believe, Gordonat.
Oh, a three for Barrington. Oh, it's good. Barrington's student section is definitely alive today. They're definitely here, but nothing like the Cougar Crazies. The Cougar Crazies, they always show up in numbers.
Looks like the Barrington bench was hitting the gritty right there. As we could see. I'm not sure if you viewers could see, but they're, you know, getting pretty sturdy with it.
And timeout called by...
Second team, second.
Timeout called by Conant, I believe. Not too sure on that. There's 4 minutes left to go in the third. And Conant's losing 28 to 20. Not a huge offensive game like I thought it was going to be. I thought by now Barrington might be at like 40. But Conant has truly surprised me today. But Barrington's record, again, it's reflecting in this game because they're 19-4, you know. Conant's more of that middle of the pack team, but they're still good. You cannot sleep on them. If you do, you will lose. Just like Lake Park. They slept on us and they lost. And we blew them out of the water.
Conant looked good as they got 5 unanswered points, but looks like Barrington's picking up the pace again with that 3.
Barrington is good at that, bringing back up the score, driving up the score. They have an 8-point lead right now, but Conant is looking to bring down that deficit a bit, and Conant seems to be doing that so far. 5 points to 4 minutes, that's not bad, at least for high school.
If Conant can continue this energy of having Francia hit 3s, Lathos gain in the paint, and just gain some easy baskets, I think they might be good. But we'll have to see as they are still down by 8 points here.
And during this timeout,
Exactly 4 minutes remain here in the third quarter.
And during this timeout, I would like to give an update on the Chicago Bulls game. The Bulls are leading 122 to 115 against the Indiana Pacers in the fourth.
I remember when the Bulls played the Pacers, DeMar DeRozan hit that amazing buzzer beater.
Yes, he also did it against the Wizards too, twice in a row.
Back to back.
Can we see that here tonight? Will we see a buzzer beater?
Maybe with Francia
Yes.
hitting a buzzer
Maybe
beater.
as a counter, yeah. Yusuf has it now for the Cougars. Brings it up. Colin Francia now. Still dribbling on the three-point line, like I said earlier. Michael Sheehy tosses it to Isaac Hanley. Isaac Hanley is definitely the captain of this team. He is a leader. He is built for leadership. Like I said, that's going to be a big deficit without him. That's going to be a hole in this Cougars lineup without him.
Hopefully, Lathos can lead the team next year, as I believe he is the most mature sophomore on this team.
Colin Francia bringing up to Yusuf Cisse. Michael Sheehy has it out, and Colin Francia with the 3. Oh, just hits the rim. At least he hit the rim there, but we need to get it through the basket. Michael Sheehy. Camden Lathos now switching with Michael Sheehy, who they're guarding. Michael Sheehy and Nate Bolt, that is a mismatch big time. Even though Michael Sheehy is faster than Camden Lathos, so maybe he has the right idea here. Go for a faster and quicker player to guard Nate Bolt, because Nate Bolt, there's no way that he's going to be able to keep up with Michael Sheehy.
I'm surprised Nate Bolt hasn't dominated as much as I expected this game, but he's still doing quite a good job as he has hit a 3 and has gotten a couple points in the paint.
Yes, because when I heard that he was 6'10" yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely gonna rack up a lot of points. But it turns out not to. Yusuf Cisse now bringing it up for the Cougars. After he caught the pass by Camden Lathos. Camden Lathos in the paint. He should have screened right there. Camden Lathos about to take 3. Nate Bolt is guarding Camden Lathos. That's a good matchup. Nate Batartnik is in the game. And he's a sophomore as well. We have a lot of sophomores on this varsity roster.
We do indeed. 4 sophomores.
Yusuf Cisse, they're squeezing through there. Close to half court. Got to be careful not to step behind that half court line, because that will be a backcourt violation. Oh, and got blocked by Nate Bolt.
That should be expected as a 6-footer is trying to score a basket on a 6'10".
And he drew the charge. He drew the charge right there. Nadir did. Number 12. Yeah, but like you said earlier, that is expected. when you have a 6'10" center and then you got a 6-foot guard, you're not gonna win that match.
You have castle walls against you.
And Yusuf Cisse got the steal there. Bringing it up for the Cougars now.
A little off topic, but I believe that Glenbard West is playing Sierra Cannon this weekend.
They're playing them tomorrow.
Yes.
And tomorrow Conant is playing Schaumburg Christian at 1 p.m. Here in the William C. Campbell Gym, I believe it is. William Perry. Oh,
Leonard.
off the mark there. Camden Lathos brings it back for the Cougars. Always got to be there by that basket. Oh, stolen. Oh, he just pushed him right out of bounds there. That should have been a foul.
With this stoppage of play, didn't you see Glenbard West play?
Yes, I seen Glenbard West at the Frank Tosh Holiday Classic against Leo. Glenbard West, the minute that they came out on that court, you know what I said?
What did you say?
This is what I said. I said, who let the college kids on the court? Because they're all like 6'10", like 7 foot. I'm like, so who's cheating here? I wonder.
It's unbelievable, the size of that team. And we're freaking about Nate Bolt. There's like 5 of Nate Bolts on Glenbard West. That is a college team.
Exactly. And already 2 of them committed to a D1 college. One to Illinois, to the University of Illinois, and one to Gonzaga.
Back to the game as Hanley
Isaac
is
Hanley
going
brings it up
to...
now for the Cougars. He is being screened right now. Oh, and Michael Sheehy. Oh, and no one could put it in there. Oh, it's tipped again. And Michael Sheehy saving it for the Cougars. Yusuf needs to hurry up now, bring it up. As Isaac Hanley. Oh.
Hanley has just missed about 2 baskets in the last couple of seconds.
Those are usually shots he makes.
The 3, I understand, but he tried putting it back with the reverse layup and missed after an air ball by, I believe, Sheehy.
Foul on Michael Sheehy. Team's 3rd foul. Both teams now have 3 fouls.
Not much foul trouble today.
Not as much as I would expect, because I thought that Coach Walsh would be telling the Cougars draw fouls against this team. They're a big team.
But I feel like
they're driving up into the paint, get the charge. Take the charge. Take one for the team and take the charge.
This team can shoot, so they can probably get an easy free throw.
Oh, yeah.
But they did miss their first 2, so honestly, I think the Matt Walsh method could work, as they should probably draw more fouls, as they are dangerous when they're in this offense.
Yes. And Camden Lathos, again, mismatch. Oh, and that...
What a fake there by Hahn. I believe the 4th foul is drawn on the Cougars.
Camden Lathos cannot be guarding Daniel Hahn or anybody shorter than him. He should be guarding number 32 over there, just because. Now, this is my reasoning behind it. If you're going to do that, that's a complete mismatch, because they're smaller than him, they're quicker than him. They're going to be a lot quicker than him, and they're going to be able to get open a lot easier.
Clock is ticking as it is about under 15 seconds remaining.
Daniel Hahn now is wasting the rest of the time. Down to the final buzzer here.
Do you think he's going to get a buzzer beater right here?
Oh, who knows? We're about to
I think he is. I got a buzzer beater right now. Oh, not quite.
There was a foul right there before the quarter ended. Matt Walsh is a little angry right now going out on the court and has to say some words to the ref. Oddly quiet right now. Camden Lathos got the foul. 5 team fouls right now for the Cougars. 3 for Barrington, still.
Seems like Barrington is very calm and collective right now, as they are up by 8 points going into this last quarter. I think Conant still has a chance to win, but it seems like Barrington's just dominating.
I agree. I like the optimism there. That
actually, there's 0.4 seconds left with that foul.
You see here, if he makes it in, we need him to do it at least twice. So then we could get them all the way on the other side of the court and throw it as soon as he gets it. Whoever gets it, you shoot that 3.
Grodunsky perfectly hits that, as that will put Conant up by 9. I mean, Barrington up by 9.
Why did they change the home score instead of the guests? They just changed the home score instead of the guests. Oh, almost got it. to give props to the Barrington fans that drove all the way out here because Barrington's not a close drive. It's a good about 20-minute drive.
Especially in these cold conditions here in Chicagoland. Winter, respect to them.
Exactly. I do gotta say though, I've been to multiple games this year. I've been to Maine West, Schaumburg, and I gotta say so far in all the gyms I've seen, Conant's is by far the biggest and the best.
Really?
When I walked into Schaumburg, it's a super like cramped gym almost. And when I walked down, I'm like, this is nothing compared to Conant. So I definitely favor Conant over everyone. Conant is definitely, truly in my opinion, okay, Glenbard West is nothing compared to Conant. Even though standings say otherwise, we already know who's the best. And it's Conant. We're the best in everything.
Go Cougars.
And I'd also like to give a shout out to our cheer team that's in the state championship right now.
Oh yes, they are down in Normal, Illinois, I believe, and they will be competing for state.
Good luck to them.
So Conant, down by 9, do you think they can pull off a comeback?
Conant definitely can. They have the skill to do it. I know they do. I've seen it. So, they definitely can. I mean, just like Schaumburg, you know, the first quarter we came in, and, I mean, again, we were losing 12-4 the first quarter, okay? But then by the end of the game, we won 53-43. So it is definitely possible. Conant just needs to see that now, and we need to capitalize on our opportunity while it's still only a 9-point lead.
You don't want the lead to increase for Barrington, so Conant's better play some good defense right here.
Number 3 now, Nick Bornett. Number 32.
Oh, Hanley with an amazing steal right there.
And Latos bringing it up now. Colin Francia has it now for the Cougars. And he's attacking. Oh, that would have been a nice layup right there.
Honestly, that was a nice aggressive drive by him. I want to see more of that from him as he was able to get through the defense right there.
I completely agree. You know, we need to be aggressive. Because it's not going to be easy for them to fake a charge. You know what I mean?
Especially with the size comparison, you need to be aggressive against the people as Luke Radunsky just gets an easy basket right there. And you can't blame him as he's a 6'4", just driving through
I know, but you know, we can't be letting that happen. You know, we got to draw the charge.
Oh.
Isaac Haley for the 3. Oh, in and out.
That was an amazing fake right there,
Yeah,
but
that was
unfortunately
also a good
he misses.
shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Got to give him props on the shot, too.
You do got to fake out this defense.
Exactly. But then when we're defending, we need to draw the fouls. Someone needs to get there for the charge. No one does. Oh, it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Barrington. Oh, no, it's Conant.
Conant's because Barrington got
it.
jump ball last time. Good stop right there by Conant. As they need to get those jump balls and be more aggressive.
They need to be. But, you know, like I said before, I'm emphasizing the point that we need to draw fouls. The charge is the easiest one. They're a lot bigger than us. They're going to be coming in with a lot of force, and if you need to fake a charge, then fake it. Because trust me, the refs see that team's bigger. They're bringing in with a lot more force than Conant is. Wow, Yusuf Cisse. Bring it up now. Michael Sheehy to Colin Francia. Our sophomores, they could really make plays. Same with the seniors.
Yeah, sophomores have really impressed me today as they have been the star of the show.
Yes, Michael Sheehy now to Yusuf Cisse. Camden Latos now.
Being doubled.
Michael Sheehy to Yusuf Cisse. To Colin Francia. And Michael Sheehy is wide open. Oh. And like I said earlier, from watching this team on live streams before, it's what they're going to do. They're going to make you rush the shots, and they're going to make you be aggressive. But with our, we're not as tall as them, so they can easily block our shots without getting the goaltending call. Because they don't have to jump up and get it. They just have to put their hand in, and they can get it right at the start. Right as the start of their shot. Foul on Shreyas Telluri, his second. 6 fouls for the Cougars. Leonard Ameni. Coach Walsh is emphasizing the point that we need those ball screens, which is what we're not doing.
Well, here
Need
he's
to
trying to guard
defend.
Grodunski, and Grodunski just hits an easy
Just
three.
hits.
Krasinski for three.
Barrington's making this look way too easy. I think the game is really starting to be carried away now.
Down by 14 now.
It's still
Francia.
possible, though. Don't get me wrong. It is possible. And I do believe in Conant that we can do this.
Talhiri passes it to Cecily, to Francia.
Francia now has it for Conant by the three-point line. Throws it to Leonard Mendy. Colin Francia now to Francia. To Leonard Mendy.
To
Camden
Lathos.
Lathos. I'm telling you, they're making Lathos look short. To Nadir now in the backcourt. And is that Conant ball or Barrington ball? I can't
Conant
see.
ball as, I believe, Grodunski tipped it out.
Conant ball? Yeah, Conant ball. Yusuf Cisse gonna throw it in now for the Cougars. And to Colin Francia, oh, he should have took that quick three. But then again, like I said, rushing shots. Oh, jump ball.
And that'll be Barrington's ball.
Yep. Not good. Timeout. Timeout Barrington.
4:49 remaining here in the fourth quarter as this game's coming to the end. And it looks like Barrington.
No, that was timeout by the Cougars. The Cougars have the ball. 'Cause that was timeout by them. They can't call. They can't call timeout unless it's our ball, right?
Not sure on that one.
I'm not sure how the high school
It
rules
seems
work.
like there might have been a jump ball, or Cougars might have saved themselves and called a timeout before.
Yeah, it
jump
seems
ball.
like it. Seems like it. So what are your thoughts on the game so far?
I think that Barrington's going to take this away. Conant's looking like they are much weaker now and exhausted as Barrington is absolutely dominated with their size and their three-point shooting. It's going to be tough to win this one.
It is going to be tough to win this one. As Barrington, like you said, is carrying away this game. There's not much else to say, but Barrington is definitely, today they definitely came out as the better team. And they've really proven themselves today today they came in and they were playing better than us today. Some days it's our day, some days it's Barrington's day,
With a loss, I would put Conant at 12 and 11, I believe, right?
Yes, and that would put Barrington, that would get them their 20th win. But we can't say that just yet because there's 4 minutes left and a lot can happen in 4 minutes.
Anything is possible, as the wise words of Kevin Garnett would say.
Michael Sheehy now, and
It's a three, but
Colin
unfortunately,
Francis is injured, I think. Colin
Ooh.
Francis is limping off the court. The athletic trainer is going over to him now to see what's wrong with him. Maybe just a cramp in his leg. That's what we're hoping for right now.
back to the game as she inbounds it, gets it to Haley.
Isaac Hanley. Isaac Hanley is definitely one of our best players.
A sophomore, Austin Patonic, is back out there.
Austin Patotnik, he hasn't played much, but when he has played, he's been pretty good. The first time I seen him, when was that? I want to say that was at the Frank Tosh against Highland Park. He surprised me. But Conant in that game, there was a difference between this game and that game. Conant came out a very quick pace, really fast, really hitting everything. And wasn't it Colin Francis?
Lathos.
Camden Lathos.
Lathos is looking amazing.
And like we said, anything can happen. Daniel Hall now bringing it up for the Broncos.
Conant looking more aggressive right now.
And that's what they need to do. Matt Walsh definitely got his point across again. Austin Patotnik. Oh.
Big opening left for
They're double teaming him.
Grodunski.
Oh. And he
Big
did that
mistake
like
right
it's
there.
nothing.
Big mistake right there. You cannot leave
And I just
Luke
want to point
Grodunski
it out.
open.
All I want to say is I want to point it out that he did that like it was nothing. Timeout Cougars. Isaac Hanley was the last one to drive up the ball there for them. And the Cougar Crazies, they are silenced tonight.
Yes, not much noise coming from them.
I know. We're not hearing the normal, well, excitement.
If it's football season, oh, they're crazy.
If it's football season, they're baptizing people, they're playing music, they're jumping through tables. So join us for next season, next football season.
That is on the horizon, surprisingly, Alice. It will return in about 6 or 7 months. But for now, enjoy the last broadcast for basketball this year here at Conant High School.
And when football season comes back, you get the excitement of hearing me and Nick doing it again.
I'm really excited to see what these juniors are when they're seniors next year and how they can lead athletics here in Conant for basketball and football.
I'm excited too. I'm excited to see
As a
our
lot of
Conant teams.
seniors will be missed, such as the quarterback Joey Dugo, which I believe he's in Crazies right now. He will be missed.
Joey Dugo will be. He's a good quarterback. He's not that tall, but he can move. I mean, I'm telling you, he can really move. I want to see though who takes over next year at quarterback. Will it be Giuseppe Dugo? Was it either their backup?
I believe it'll be TJ Ramsey.
TJ Ramsey? Alright. I can't wait to see him next year.
Also, the basketball varsity seniors will be missed.
Yes, they will.
Francia,
And you know, I would like to shout out to the seniors on varsity. Because truly, I don't know, it's going to be tough filling in those holes without you guys. Truly, it's going to be.
They have shaped the Conant Basketball Foundation throughout these 4 years, and I'm impressed to see what they have done.
And I wish them best of luck in wherever their careers take them, whether that be basketball at the next level, or if that be something else. 3 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Conant is losing 36-23.
Down by 13. Do you think there's enough time to just
Anything
pull off
can
a quick
happen.
comeback?
You see, I'm going to make a reference here to 16 seconds back in 2013 from the Hawks. It's possible, because we got 2 goals in 16 seconds. That sounds absolutely crazy, but it happened. 3 minutes here, it's definitely enough time to put up 13 up there and possibly drive this thing to overtime. It's possible. So let's not rule that out just yet. Lisa Cisse now bringing it up for the Cougars.
Do you think the Cougars should rush shots instead of holding the ball since they are running low on time?
I can't say, I don't think rushing shots is a good thing. We are a patient team. We need to pay on our place, like pace. And it's what we need to do. It's the key, the biggest key to the game. Play on our pace. Slow the game down. Use good basketball IQ, keep an eye on everything that's going on the court,
Do you think
look
with
for someone open.
Do you think
Get
with
to those
Conant's
open shots.
patience, do you think they're going to be able to pull off 13 points in these last 3 minutes?
It's hard to tell yes or no to that, but it's possible. I'm still sticking to it's possible. If we were down to like 15 seconds or something and we're still at this lead like this, it's not going to happen. I mean, if it's like that much time, that's not going to happen.
Do you think?
Yes, we can.
Do you think Conant should focus more on getting a quick 3 or just getting the perfect shot as they've been doing?
For that, I would have to say get the quick 3. It's better now. It's time to take those necessary risks. You got to take every risk that you can, capitalize on every opportunity now. You got to notice their weaknesses. If I were Coach Walsh, I would call a timeout now, and I would emphasize that to them now. Now is the perfect time to.
They tried to drive it to the basket as Sheehy did, but he got blocked.
Number 32, oh no, 3, my bad. 32 now. Again, this Barrington team makes the Conant Cougars look small.
They're running like Broncos out here.
Literally. The Conant Cougars, they're having a hard time to catch up.
Not as fierce as I expected, as it seems like their energy is dying down as Barrington is
But
using
Conant
a very
cannot give up on
fast-paced
this game.
offense.
Conant cannot give up on this game, but you gotta wonder, when is Matt Walsh gonna put in his bench? Because how long are we gonna keep our starters out there to struggle when the game's almost over? That's what you wonder, because we have a game tomorrow.
It looks like Conant has just gotten their 8th foul, so that'll put them in the bonus as Nick Burnett will head to the line.
Michael Sheehy is in the game now. comes out. Something that I do gotta say, Michael Sheehy and what's his name, Leonard Ameni, don't they look similar?
They kind of do.
Because I've seen them before, and I'm like, those two always confuse me, Like, I was like, when you look at them, it's like, are you guys twins or something? Because you guys look very similar. It's almost hard to tell who's who. So I'm struggling with that a little bit, but I'm figuring it out. And for the screaming that you're in the back, that's trying to get the player to throw it, to just mess up a shot. Yusuf Cisse now bringing it up for the Cougars.
Conant down by 15 as Bourdonnais hit both shots.
He's being aggressive, and he gets it. Doesn't count. And it does count. And I think that will be a three-point play as Yusuf will go to the line.
That would put Conant down by 12 now, which is better than being down by the previous 15.
It will be. But that's if he makes it. Like I said, anything's possible. Still, 2 minutes left to go. 12 sounds a lot better than 15.
I agree.
If I do my math correctly, it does. Yusuf Cisse at the line now.
Did the Bulls win that game? A little off topic right now.
Not sure. I could check. But that would be our 34th win. Daniel Hong now. Daniel Hong, I'm telling you, he has to be the captain of this team. This Bronco team is really good. They've dominated us in every sport. This seems like our trouble. Like, this is who we have trouble with. And the foul on... Oh, no, timeout. Barrington timeout. And for an update on the Bulls game, Bulls won the game 122 to 115.
Okay, so Chicago team got a win.
And next game for the Bulls is Sunday, February 6th, 2:30 p.m.
Keep in mind, Conant will be playing Schaumburg Christian School tomorrow.
Yes,
You're
will
at
you be
Conant?
there?
Not sure.
I think I'm going to end up going just because, again, I think it's going to be a good matchup. And, I want to see where this Cougar team goes, Because I'm excited to see if we will be in the state playoffs.
Luckily, Conant still has a winning record even with a loss tonight, but Conant does need to step it up to get into these playoffs.
Yes, Schaumburg Christian, though, they're like 4 and 13 or something like that. They're not a great basketball school. So I think Conant has the advantage there. And then on Friday, we will be at Friend. And then, I don't remember when we'll be, and then we have Hershey, I believe. I believe that, but Hershey's our final game of the year.
I'm surprised they have not put out Corey Ager, a 6'3" junior, as he is one of the taller players.
Yusuf Cisse, again, he is good defensively and offensively. He is a really, well-rounded player. Very good. Second foul on Yusuf Cisse. Michael Sheehy and Leonard Amedi comes in. And like I said, they do look similar. Don't you see? They look, literally. The only thing that I could tell them apart is their numbers and their hair. That's the only way. Like I said, they look oddly similar. Gets it there. Yusuf looks a little frustrated.
1:42 remaining, and Baptiste hits his first free throw. Going for his second. Could put Barrington up by 15.
And it is good. And Barrington now leads 40 to 25. There is a minute left. It's possible, but they got to be aggressive.
Ainley just chucks it up, and Barrington's probably going to stall the clock.
Yeah.
And avoid fouls. As they'll just
we need to intentionally
play hot
foul
potato.
Here. We need to intentionally foul at this point. Even though I don't like the idea of it, we need to. And it looks like that's what we're doing, and I think I can officially say that time is running out, and it doesn't look like we're coming back in this thing. Timeout for Barrington.
that's going to be alright, as they're going to put their bench players out there.
Yep, and that's it. Bench is cleared for Conant, and they're out. Both benches, I believe, are out now. If I'm correct, yeah, both benches are out.
Some fresh players are out there now for Conant.
For Conant, currently we have Rev Rania, the 5'11 junior. We have number 30, Keegan Herbert. He's a junior. Number 30, 33 is out there, David Kulig. He could be a starter. I can't wait to see what's in store for him next year.
It's nice seeing these juniors play right now.
It is. This could be the future of Conant's basketball team that we are watching right here. Some of these guys could be starters next year.
We'll see. Let's see what they do right here.
They need to shoot here. Number 30, though, I've known, he's like very electric. No, not number 30. What is that? Number 20 something? Number 20.
And it seems like the offense is just looking for a perfect shot, but
Yeah.
that's not going to happen.
Yeah, and, I could officially say this game is in the books.
But for some reason, Barrington fouled. So
I
now
don't understand that. Maybe they want the final possession?
Ranieri is to the line. And he hits us first.
I do want to say number 30, he seems like he had, or no, not number 30, number 20, seems like he's very electric, you know what I mean? It seems like he has a lot of energy. I wonder, will he become a starter next year?
I believe number 20 is Varun Matil, and he seems to be very energized right now. But unfortunately, this game's going to be in the books.
It could go in the books now, and maybe not at the final score of 40 to 26. Maybe not at that score just yet.
And Barrington's probably just going to ice the game right here.
Yes, it looks like that's what it's going to be. And they're going to say good game, as this game will be over. Final score, Barrington 40, Conant Cougars 26.
Thank you for attending Conant High School. Congratulations.
It's been a pleasure having all of you to watch this NSL conference matchup between the Conant Cougars and the Barrington Broncos. I do want to say a shout out to the seniors on our varsity team, because they're going to be missed here. They were, they really helped, drive this team. They did well. But today, we fell short, and there's nothing much else that we can say. I mean, we fell short. Everything was shaky today. We were inconsistent. So, you got any other thoughts on this?
I think Conant put up a decent fight. I'm a little disappointed in them, but considering the matchup, I mean, it was hard to stop Grzowski, Bolt, Long, but I mean, not a horrible loss.
Yeah.
Take this as a learning experience, maybe,
Yes.
and
They need to
look at the future for this basketball team.
Yes, like Nick said, this isn't a horrible loss. Again, we always have tomorrow. Let's pick it up with another win tomorrow. And, I mean, like you said, let's take this as a learning experience. But, I mean, yeah. I mean, we did good somewhat on defense at times. We did good at times on offense. But we just couldn't piece it all together to get the win.
And that's it, everybody. Have a great weekend, and hopefully Conant gets the win tomorrow against Summer Christian School.
And drive home safely, Conant.
And bundle up.
Bundle